Back here on the Westmoreland Sports Network halftime show, and of course we'll have the stats for you coming up in just a couple of moments, but as promised we're being joined by one of two seniors for the Seton Hill Griffins this year, Anne Olesky. We had a chance to talk with Lindsay Muchnock a couple of weeks ago, and now we talked to Anne, the other senior here on Seton Hill. And Anne, we have to first talk about the loss to Ohio Valley. Your first conference game of the year, very good against West Virginia Wesleyan. Ohio Valley, you guys kind of came out flat. What was really the differences in those two games, and what did you guys not do against Ohio Valley that you were able to do against Wesleyan?
Well, one big thing is we got out-rebounded by, I think, 20 or 21 against Ohio Valley, and we out-rebounded Wesleyan, I think, by a couple. But that was the big thing. I mean, we lost by 20 points, got out-rebounded by 20. So, I mean, there's some of the points there. And I think we lacked focus that game. We came off that win to Wesleyan and maybe too confident and just let them kind of do whatever they wanted against us.
With you being one of the seniors on this team, Anne, what is a specific goal for this team coming into this year? We're still obviously very early in the season, which I guess is a good thing. You know, when you talk about the loss to Ohio Valley, it's still early in the year, so you have some things to correct. But what's one of the goals coming into this season for you guys?
Well, we definitely want to win at least 20 games and get to the WIVIAC tournament, obviously win the WIVIAC tournament and get to the NCAA tournament. That's a big goal that we always have because we made it a couple years ago and it was great. So that's a big goal for us.
Yeah, hope you get there.
Yeah.
But let's take it, I guess, one step at a time right now. And I want to ask you, sometimes you start, other times you're the first person off the bench. How difficult is it to get into game action that quickly? Because when you don't start, when you're the first person off the bench, you come in and the game might be already like 5 minutes old or 10 minutes old or something like that. Is that difficult at all to try to get into game action and catch up with everybody?
Not really. I mean, I've gotten used to it. Last year I started a lot, but this year they have the plan for me to come off the bench and kind of give an offensive spark, you know, if we need it, and not decrease the team's play. So, I mean, I just think, you know, what can I do? What do I need to do to just help the team and stuff off the bench?
And with you being one of two seniors, and I have to ask you about some of the younger players. We talk about Katie Gattuso, Tiara Stossel, Megan Mastroianni, some of the younger players. How have they progressed so far early this year?
I think they've done a great job helping the team, especially Megan. I mean, every day see her improving and stuff, shooting better, and probably get some more minutes, hopefully, and help the team. And Tiara and Katie, they do great as starters and help the team. So.
On the pregame show before you guys played West Virginia Wesleyan, we talked to Coach about the assistant coaches, and one, of course, Joya Whittington. You played with her for 3 years. Now she's a coach. A little bit different with her in behind the bench now? Yeah,
a little bit, but I had respect for her. I saw her as a leader for 3 years before she was my coach, so it really wasn't that big of a transition for her to be a coach to me. So I love having her as a coach.
She run you a little more?
Little more. That's kind of difficult when she tells us what to do and stuff, but it's okay.
You know she's doing it for the best of the team.
Yeah, of course.
Talk about your defensive play. I know that last year the defense really carried you guys. I think last year you ended up being you averaged the least points surrendered in the WVIAC, I believe, last year, somewhere around the top. How important is the defense for you guys to play good defense and cause turnovers?
It's very important for us. It's defense
wins championships.
Defense wins championships, yeah, and we focus a lot of that at practice and stuff, making sure we at the right spots, especially in our 2-3. We've been working on that a lot, trying to get that fine-tuned and everything.
I have to ask you, you're from Greensburg, obviously, in the area. You went to Greensburg-Salem. Why was it so important for you to stay around home and come to Seton Hill?
I got really lucky to come here and be so close. Me and my family come to all my games, and I was lucky that Coach recruited me here, and that's how it happened. I mean, I love it here, and I love being close to home. So.
And of course, it was nice around Thanksgiving too. You didn't have to go too far, right?
Right.
One final thing for you. We've been asking, of course, everybody, what they're majoring in and what kind of got you into basketball. So first of all, what are you majoring in here at Seton Hill, Ann, and what got you into basketball?
I'm majoring in biology, and I'm planning to go to physical therapy school at Pitt. So, but I started playing basketball when I was 9 years old. Played AAU, got on a team, and that's where it started. I think it was second or third grade. So, and I loved it all year round.
Anne, good luck tonight against Alderson-Broaddus, and of course the rest of the year. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
That's Anne Marie Olesky, one of the 2 seniors for the Seton Hill Griffins, and we will be back on the halftime show right after this message.